Well, I'm sure a bunch of you guys are super excited for this video. Okay, I'm gonna be honest, didn't really have a lot of ideas for speed paint material, and I don't really like talking about myself that much. I mean, I like talking about myself, but I don't want to because, I feel it's a little weird. But a couple of you suggested this, so, might as well just do it. Also, before I begin, I guess I should talk about the picture a bit. As you can see, there's three different pictures of me or my persona, not sure how to describe it, in three different outfits just because I wanted to make a reference sheet of myself, which sounds really conceited, and it is. But I've done it before, and nobody has said anything, so whatever. I'm probably going to make more just because I realize my fashion taste is a lot broader than what I've displayed here, so I'm probably going to make a couple more, but here are three of some of my favorite outfits. I actually only own the first two. The third one is something that I draw myself in multiple occasions, but I don't actually own. I own the mask, but not the shirt. But yeah, okay, I guess I'll get started with the actual video. So, 15 facts about me. Some are very obvious, some are not, whatever, doesn't matter. First off, Leslie Lou Marie, my username, is a combination of my first name and middle name, which is Leslie and Marie. The Lou part came from, it was like inspired by a nickname that my aunt gave me. She will sometimes call me Leslie Rue with an R, and I don't know why I changed it to Lou. I mean, now that I think about it, I kind of prefer Rue just because it's a little different and whatever, but Leslie Lou Marie is just what I'm going to stick to now, I guess. And some people often ask me what they want me to call what I some people ask me what I prefer to be called by. Doesn't matter. You can call me by Leslie, Leslie Lou Marie. Um, some people call me Mom. Some people call me Owl Mom. Doesn't really matter. I have a couple other nicknames, but they're more like a personal thing that other people came up with. So yeah, so feel free to call me whatever you want. I mean, as long as it's not mean. Favorite animal is of course the great horned owl, specifically the great horned owl. But I love all owls in general, honestly. I also like great white sharks, and I mean, I love all animals. It's kind of hard to pick between them, but yeah, owls and sharks are my two favorite. My favorite food, okay, so like when it comes to junk food, I prefer sweets over salty. And between sweets, I prefer candy over baked goods. More specifically, chocolate. I just, like between, like chocolates and whatever, I don't know, licorice and jelly beans and whatever other kind of candies there are. I prefer chocolate, especially chocolate with peanut butter. So yeah, or like peanut brittle, doesn't matter. My favorite candy as of right now are Reese's Cups, or yeah, Reese's Cups. So yep. Okay, my favorite food just in general, it's a tie between Thai food, teriyaki, and Chinese or Korean barbecue. I just like all that. I mean, all the, those kinds of foods are so good. And I mean, before I didn't much care for it, but my cousins that I'm really close to, they're half Chinese, so when I go out to dinner with them, they take me to a lot of those, like like Chinese places. Vietnam, what is it? Vietnam. I can't pronounce that one. A lot of Asian food places, so that's cool. They actually introduced me to boba, which is a huge favorite of mine. So that's really cool. And they introduced me to mochi. Anyways, let's see what else. I have a pet cat. Yep, I have a cat, but I am definitely a dog person for sure, 100%. I don't really care for cats that much, but I have one. Her name is Callie, Khali, I guess. But when we got her, she didn't really like respond to her name. We ended up calling her Kitty. So she responds to Kitty. She responds to Kiki. I think my mom calls her Kiki. But yeah, Kitty. I just call her Kitty. I don't know what kind of cat she is. All cats are the same to me. But she's okay. And of course the not stray cat that I feed quite often. He's not technically my pet, but I kind of consider him to be a pet. When it comes to what I like to do in my spare time, besides drawing, I like to play video games, more specifically Legend of Zelda games. It's strictly Legend of Zelda, to be honest. I'm not that big of a gamer, and I usually only play whatever console games. Not really much of a PC gamer, just because I heard Macs aren't really good with gaming. I'm not sure if that's true, but that's just what I heard, so I don't really risk it by downloading any games. And it's actually really funny because back in high school, probably sophomore year, which is year 10, I guess, I became obsessed with Amnesia: The Dark Descent, which was pretty huge. And I even would play it with my friends and record it using whatever recording program was popular at that time. And I think I did post it on YouTube. I don't think I ever attempted to have like a gaming channel or anything. I just kind of liked posting it just so that I can watch it. I don't think I have it up anymore though, so yeah. I will say, if I somehow managed to have a lot of people who were like, yeah, I'll watch you play video games, to be honest, it would probably just be Zelda games, because those are the only games that I know how to play. I'm not very good at games I just not at all. Just, it's so bad. Anyways, let's see. Oh, another thing about video games is it's this weird thing where whenever I know I'm almost finished with the game, I'll put it down and I won't touch it for like ever. When, like, right now, I'm almost finished with Ocarina of Time. I just finished the last dungeon, and I have to meet up with, what's their name? I was about to call them Sherp, but it's not Sherp. It's Zelda. Whatever. I'm supposed to meet up with them, and I was like, yep, this is the end of the game, and it's almost the final boss. I'm just gonna turn this off, and I haven't touched it in weeks. And I did the same with Twilight Princess and Skyward Sword and Majora's Mask, and just all games. I don't know why. Just whenever it's almost done, I'm just like, I'm gonna hold on to this forever. And so, yeah, eventually I'll finish it. Just, not in a while. Fact about me, number whatever. I am afraid of aliens and zombies. Aliens are my number one most feared thing, especially because I'm pretty sure they're real. Like, there's no way we could be the only living things in this solar system, not solar system, but like universe. Zombies I'm afraid of, but like to a lesser degree, just because I don't know, there's really, yeah. Although I never had nightmares with aliens. I only have nightmares with zombies, so that's the thing. I also had a nightmare about the amnesia monster before, but that was a long, long time ago, and I hope it never happens again, and I just jinxed myself, so that's very cool. And another fact, I think it is fact number 10, is that honestly, I just hate scary things overall. I'm just a huge coward. I don't like scary movies. I don't like scary rides, or and I don't know, like how all these theme parks right now have all those fear fest and fright night and all that stuff. I am not about that at all, so not into it. But I do like roller coasters, which some people find scary, but I find to be more exciting. So I guess, it's probably the same thing, right? People who like scary things, they find it exciting, not me. But roller coasters are a whole different thing to me. And I just went to Six Flags a couple of weeks ago, and I always forget how scary roller coasters are. It's so scary. I feel like I'm gonna die, but I keep going on them anyway, so that's fun. To anybody who has been to Six Flags Magic Mountain in California, my favorite roller coaster there is X2. You guys should look it up. It's the only roller coaster that I still get nervous while waiting in line for. Like all the other roller coasters I've been on so many times, and it's like I'm nervous, but I'm like, whatever, I've been here. But like X2 is the only one that I always forget how scary it is. Oh jeez. My favorite, this should have been talked about with my favorite food, but my favorite drinks, of course, coffee, Thai tea, anything with boba in it, I guess. So that's gonna be like any smoothie, horchata. There's another drink, but I don't know how it's pronounced because it's really long and in Spanish. And there's another drink. I don't know, a lot of Hispanic drinks. I don't know. I'm Latina, although I don't look like it at all. So people get surprised. I guess that's another fact about me I didn't really mean to mention, but there it is anyways. When it comes to music, I listen to just about anything from electro to, I don't know if electro is or whatever, but just a lot of things. I also still listen to Vocaloid music, but I don't listen to the music with the Vocaloids. I like to listen to the covers of it because I don't really like Vocaloid voices too. It's not really my thing anymore. I listen to a lot of different genres of music. I will say that when it comes to music that I kind of want to represent me, it would be more of, I don't know if jazzy is the right word, but chill music, such as Jamiroquai. I know that was Aaron Hansen's favorite band or group, but I just listened to them recently and I was so in love from the first song because it's exactly what I'm about. Their song Virtual Insanity is really good. I also like Space Cowboy and I like Cosmic Girl, so those are some really favorite those are some really good Jamiroquai songs that I really like, that I feel that's what I want, like myself, that's the kind of vibes I want to give off. But God, I don't know how I come off most of the time, so whatever. Let's see. I also have there's this video called like Japanese disco mix. I don't know. It doesn't I don't hear the Japanese in it, but whatever. So I'll leave an annotation to that because I love every song from there. It's so just chill and oh, I love it. Okay, so I guess I'll talk about YouTube for a little bit. I've been watching YouTube for God knows how long. I remember since I was a kid, like probably middle school, and Fred was in, so I would watch Fred a bit. And I remember like the shoes video. What's their name? I forgot the name of the person who made it, but the shoes music video. And I know Sneezing Panda was a thing back then. But yeah, I've been on YouTube for a long time. Like I haven't been posting on YouTube for a long time, but I've been watching it for a while. Right now, I mostly watch Game Grumps and Jenna Marbles. Those are the two that I usually watch. I watch a lot, like a lot of YouTubers, but those are the two that I watch pretty much every single video of theirs. And Game Grumps is a channel that I've been subscribed to for the longest and that I've been dedicated to for the longest, so that's pretty neat. I do have a lot of Game Grumps inside jokes in my videos, but they're not very obvious. But some of you guys have caught on, so that's pretty cool. But when it comes to what else about YouTube, I want to make a whole video on YouTube, honestly. Maybe when I reach 20,000 subscribers, I think I'm going to do a video all about YouTube and what I want to do with it and how I want to move from it and stuff like not move away because I'm not moving away from YouTube anytime soon, but I can't ramble about this anymore. This video is going to come to an end soon. So technically I already gave you 15 facts because I just happened to mention my ethnicity or whatever, but that wasn't planned at all. So I guess we can go for 16 facts. So the 16th fact that I wanted to talk about was my sexuality, which has been questioned a couple of times by you guys, and I've made certain hints in, certain videos and stuff like that. But yeah, I guess it's probably best just to say it like outright instead of just keep hinting at it and making you guys just question me all the time. So, contrary to what you probably think, I'm actually